and then I ended up getting a call saying that I was terminated because of the fact that I had COVID. And
Justice League.
what is up, YouTube? So today's video is going to be a life update, pretty much explaining to y'all what is going on while I do my hair, getting ready for the day. It is like 8 in the morning. Yeah, let's get into it. Hopefully I'm talking loud enough, because my mic, like, I noticed that, like, my mic, dang, I look strong, but my mic, I don't know, I can't wait till I get a camera, because my sound be so quiet in my videos, and I've been trying to fix it, but it don't be wanting to fix. Like, what? I don't know. But I'm gonna start talking about pretty much having COVID, because the last video that I posted but I deleted, I had COVID, and it was like my first day after school. And I'm gonna just talk about my experience with that. COVID, because that was around October. It's January 3rd, I believe. Yeah, it's January 3rd. So I had ended up getting COVID towards the end of the end of September and like beginning of October. And pretty much that was like horrible. I missed like 2.5 weeks of school, and I missed work for about, and then I ended up getting a call saying that I was terminated because of the fact that I had COVID. They ended up telling me like I didn't fill out, we go through a My Sedgwick to like fill out our leave of absence, and when I went to go fill it out, it wasn't working. And I told them, like, I sent them screenshots and everything, that My Sedgwick wasn't working. And they pretty much told me to, like, just kept telling me to go through the My Sedgwick app, and I told them, I'm like, it's not working. And like, I ended up calling up there multiple times. They didn't want to answer the phone. Like, mind you, Walmart don't answer the phone for nothing. Like, they will not answer the phone for nothing. So it's like, even if I do call up there, what is the point of me calling up there? Because y'all don't answer the phone. I texted one of my managers, and she didn't reply. So I ended up getting fired because of that. And mind you, like, when you have COVID, it's like hella hard to breathe. It's hard to be walking around. Like, I couldn't do nothing. I was literally stuck in bed for about two weeks. And then, like, towards the end of, like, me having COVID and me being quarantined, like, I had ended up, like, forcing myself to get up and do stuff and, like, walk around more and stuff. And even when I had COVID, like, I tried to go outside and just walk around the block for a little bit to, like, get some fresh air and, you know, not feel so cluttered in the room. So that was horrible. Like, I really could not breathe at all. Like, I had to, like, stop every 2 seconds just to get my breath. And now, since it's January and time has passed, it's like everybody is getting COVID now. Like, literally everybody is getting COVID. Both of my friends had COVID. I think in December they both had COVID. And if you see me looking this way, it's a mirror right here. But yeah, they both had COVID, and it's like, why is everybody, like, I understand, like, people traveled and stuff, and, like, they're gonna get COVID because they're traveling, but my forehead is big. But it's like, literally, like, even if people aren't traveling, they're getting COVID. Like, even if you stay in the house and, like, go out one time, like, you're getting COVID. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's so crazy right now. So I'm glad I got COVID when I did, instead of, like, having COVID now, because, you know, it's like a new strand out right now, and they're saying that, like, this strand of COVID is even worse. So it's like everything, I don't know. It's just all crazy right now. And with the fact that I had ended up losing my job, like one of my managers told me, he was like, come up and talk to the store manager about it so you could try to get your job back or whatever. So I'm like, okay. I tried to go up there like multiple times, and every time I go up there, he's not there. And then on top of that, it's like not only is he not up there, but the other managers I try to talk to are sitting here telling me that it's my fault because I didn't go to my Sedgwick, and I did, and I even sent them screenshots. And I'm just like, okay, if I showed y'all that I couldn't get on there, and you got, like, the first time that they explained it to me, I told them, I was on the phone with them while I was doing it, and I told them, like, it's not showing up for me to be able to do it for real. And they didn't want to listen, so it's not even my fault because I tried to do it 3 different times to go on there and fill it out. And it kept telling me not to even, like, it said if you have COVID, if you tested positive for COVID, talk to your manager about it, which I did. And you'd think, like, they would take me off the schedule. And at Walmart, we have points. Like, if we don't call off, but we don't show up, it's like, I believe that's 3 points. A no call, no show. That's 3 points. If we call off, that's 1 point. If we're late, that's half a point. Like, we have points, and if you get up to 5 points, you're fired. I had 3 points at the time. He told me when he called me, he was like, your points are getting bad. You call off, like, every day. Like, what do you expect? I told you I had COVID, and I tried to tell you, like, the app is not working for me to be able to do my Sedgwick and do my leave of absence, and y'all don't want to listen. Like, I'm literally telling y'all, it's not letting me. And y'all still want me to go on there. Like, what is y'all problem? Why do y'all keep wanting me to go on here if I'm telling you and I'm showing you what it's saying? Just literally take me off the schedule for the time that I need to be out, and everything will be good. Like, honest, I don't understand how things work nowadays, because, like, when I went out for surgery, and, like, my first job, when I went out for surgery, I had ended up telling them, like, I think I told them, like, 2 or 3 weeks before, or, like, a month before, like, when my surgery was, how long I was going to be out, and they just took me off the schedule, and I'm like, everything was fine. This job just wants to act stupid. Like, why can't y'all just take me off the schedule if I told y'all I have COVID? I'm going to be out for 2 weeks. And I was still, like, even after the 2 weeks, I was still having symptoms. So it's like, why would y'all sit here and fire me because I'm having symptoms still? And I told y'all, like, the leave of absence isn't working. I don't know. They was on some other stuff, and I really was not trying to deal with it. So I'm still trying to go back up there and get all of that figured out. It's been 3 months. I haven't been working for 3 months, and I'm still trying to figure my way around stuff. And then on top of that, with school, I fell behind. I'm not gonna lie, I did fall, like, really behind in school when I had COVID, and I was already 3 weeks late for school, like, to start school in the first place. And, like, when I started, I literally went for 1 day, and that same day I came back, I found out that I had COVID. Like, I had to go get tested the next day. So I was literally in school 1 whole day. And it's been a struggle trying to catch up for real because I was so late on school. I was 3 weeks late on school in the first place, and they was already trying to give me all of that work. And then on top of that, having COVID, being out for another 2-3 weeks, I was like, I missed, I believe, almost 2 whole months of school for real. So that's like 2 months of work that I have to catch up for 6 classes each. And, like, since I'm in nursing, that's extra because that's a certified class. Like, if I graduate, well, I mean, when I graduate in, like, if I pass the class and pass the test that we have to take to be certified, I can literally become a CNA right after I graduate. The fact that I had to really focus on my first hour, and then they gave me another class. They gave me physics, and I don't need physics, but I have to take it because they don't have my transcripts all the way from last year. And I did summer school last year to where I was missing credits, and I now have to take extra classes that I don't need to take. And they're having me we have this thing called EdUnity, so that we can do like makeup classes. And at first, like, I didn't know I was gonna have to do it. I didn't think I was. I was going into the school year thinking, okay, I'm straight. I did my classes that I needed to do so I can, graduate on time. I didn't miss none of my important classes that I needed. But then, like, when she told me, like, I had to take physics, because I had ended up making my whole schedule. And at this school, like, seniors should be able to just take the classes they need to take and go home. But no, we had to take all 6 classes. So that caused it to where I had to take all 6 classes, and then she changed my second hour from human anatomy to physics. And I asked her what is the reason for the change? Why do I have to take physics when I did all my credits and stuff? And she ended up telling me well, we didn't get your transcripts from your other school from last year. It says that you didn't do any classes at all last year. And then that was a whole situation, and I'm still dealing with that now. I have to go up to my old school and figure out what's going on with that, because if I don't get my transcripts before the end of this school year, then I might not graduate for real. But she told me that I was supposed to do 2 credit recovery classes. One is English A from last year, and then the other is psychology. I got to choose psychology, but I really don't want to do it because I already did 2 classes. What is the point of me doing 2 classes when I already did those classes? It doesn't make sense. And now I gotta take physics, and you don't have to take physics if you took chemistry. And I took chemistry last year. And it's saying that I only have chemistry B and not chemistry A, but that doesn't make sense for me to have chemistry B and not have chemistry A. You take your first semester first. And I didn't fail any of my classes that I took online. So I have to go up to my old school and figure that out. The whole reason why I haven't been posting is because I haven't really been motivated for real. I missed a lot of school because of my motivation being so bad. I stopped going to school for a little bit, just missing days. I probably went to school 1 to 2 days the most out of the week. I only went to school a full week one time this year. That's how unmotivated I am. And because of the fact that I'm trying to get my stuff together, I'm trying to catch up on all this work. It's hard to catch up on my work if it's more work getting thrown at me and more work that I have to do while I'm in class, and then come home and do more work. So I decided to join cheer because sports tend to help me get more motivated with school. So because of the fact I miss volleyball, I wasn't really worried about my grades for real. But ever since I joined cheer, I've gotten my grades up. I'm noticing that I do have practice after school some days, and I get really tired. And the fact that I haven't been motivated, I just been wanting to come home and go to sleep. And ever since break, I've fixed my sleeping schedule. I used to sleep all day, literally all day. And if I wasn't asleep, I would stay up all night. It's to the point where I would stay up for 2 days in a row. And then when I slept for half an hour. And then the cycle just repeated, and I would never get any sleep, but I would never want to do nothing because I was always so tired. And like my friends kept asking me like, why are you always sleeping, or like you never want to do nothing for real, like my motivation. And I can say it's not just school, it's like me personally, for real, like just my motivation, for real. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do schoolwork. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to sit in my room and do me. But I learned to get, like, I had to pretty much like force myself to sleep all day, like literally sleep a whole day. And then I woke up at like 6 in the morning, and ever since then, like, I really fixed my sleeping schedule to where I'm up early every day. And it's like sometimes I'll be wanting to sleep in, but like my body just doesn't let me. But that's a good thing actually, because if I get up early, I'm getting myself in a better routine. And then with the fact that I'm trying to start back working, it's going to help me with that too. Like, I'm going to be able to not be so tired while I'm at work and be able to do what I need to do, and then come home and then just get in the shower, relax, and go to sleep. I don't know. I'm not going to have a lot of time to work for real. And then I do have to think about, okay, the days I don't have practice, I can use all of those, like the rest of that day at home, to just sit here and do schoolwork and catch up. And I can say I did catch up quite a bit. Like the rest of my classes, I have an A, 2 B's, and a C+. So I'm actually, like, my GPA is a 2.60 right now. And I'm getting that up the more, like, I get my grades up and stuff. But in the class that I have a C+ in, like, we literally don't learn nothing in that class. And then he just gives us, like, quizzes, like a 50 question, like, big ass packet type shit quiz, and then puts it in a grade book. Like, we didn't learn nothing, so like, how do you expect us to even do this? But yeah, that's why I really haven't been posting for real. I've really just been trying to get myself together, get my life together, figure out what I need to do, because I feel like YouTube, and this is something like a lot of people probably wouldn't understand if they've never like tried to do YouTube or never done YouTube. It's like kind of hard to sit here and plan out a video, then you got to think about the editing, and it takes time to edit videos. And that's why I deleted my past 2 videos, because my editing, like, since I wasn't really motivated, my editing wasn't really on point. And that's something I need to work on too, is like planning out my videos. And this year I'm gonna work on, because last year, you know, I had like literally just joined YouTube, and like I'm new to this for real. Never done YouTube, never, like, I've thought about it, but I was just so nervous to do it because I've always been a shy person. But like, it's time to get out of that. I'm literally about to graduate. It's no reason to be shy anymore. But yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see more of. Let me know, you know, what entertains you guys, because I be having some ideas, but not really. Like, I do, but then it's like I be second guessing it, because like I don't know what you guys want to see, you know. Like, I know, like, I can just like make up a video real quick and be like, okay, just to see if you guys like it. But I don't know, like, just tell me what you guys want to see for real. And I'm gonna edit this video, and I might have another video that I'm editing today, and I might upload that tomorrow or next week. I think I'm gonna do like weekly uploads, like probably once a week, just to start off. And then once I start getting more consistent, I'll start just randomly uploading. But it's gonna for sure be once or twice, maybe 3 times a week. So with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.